Committees laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 10th June 2025, and pursuant the provisions of Section 43(4) of the National Government Constituencies Development Fund Act, Cap 414A, and paragraphs 5, 2, and 10 of the National Government Constituencies Development Fund Regulations, approves the list of nominees for appointment to the following 51 constituencies committees of the National Government Constituency Development Fund as set out in the order paper. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Let's go back to order number 7.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
Honorable members, we have several requests for statements. I will start with the Honorable Farah Yaqub. Is Farah Yaqub in the House? Member for Fafi. Request dropped. Honorable Mark Mwenje, member for Embakasi West.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. There's a request for a statement regarding the shortage of polio and BCG vaccines. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to provisions of Standing Order 44-2C, I rise to request for a statement from the Chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Health regarding shortage of polio and BCG vaccines in the country. Honorable Speaker, vaccines of newborns is essential for development of immunity and elimination of infant mortality by protecting infants against severe and life-threatening diseases, particularly the various forms of tuberculosis, including TB, meningitis, and miliary TB. The BCG vaccine is one of the oldest immunizations still in use globally and is a cornerstone of childhood vaccination programs. Administered shortly after birth, these vaccines offer crucial early life protection when infants are at their most vulnerable stage of development. Honorable Speaker, recent reports indicate that 12 out of 47 counties in the country have completely exhausted the stocks of key vaccines, particularly tuberculosis, BCG, and polio vaccines, is therefore alarming. Even more concerning is a statement issued on 6 June 2025, the PS, the Principal Secretary for the State Department for Medical Services, warning that the national stockpile of the BCG and polio vaccines were projected to last for only 2 weeks, while the rotavirus vaccine will run out within a month. The resultant delays in administration of these critical vaccines can leave children unprotected, significantly exposing them to the risk of severe illness, long-term disability, or premature death. Honorable Speaker, it is against this background that I request for a statement from the Chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Health on the following. The immediate measures the Ministry of Health is taking to address the current shortage of polio and BCG vaccines in the country, including the specific timelines, the logistical arrangements for quick distribution of the vaccines across all counties, including plans to reach remote and regions that face logistical barriers, a report on coordination between the Ministry of Health and National Treasury to secure timely disbursements of funds for vaccine procurement through Gavi Kenya and the steps taken to meet financial commitments to Gavi Kenya to avert future disruptions. And finally, the long-term strategies put in place to strengthen the national vaccine supply chain so as to build resilience against future disruptions in vaccine availability. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Mwenje. Dr. Nyikal, before you tell us when you can bring the statement, when you brought me this statement yesterday, I felt alarmed because the BCG vaccinations are as old as all of you here. There is none of you who doesn't have a mark on your arms of BCG vaccination. So I did pick up the phone and call the PS for Health, Dr. Oluga. He confirmed that there was a shortage, but that the vaccines had arrived at JKIA and they will be distributed immediately to all hospitals, because I found this not only alarming but dangerous for the country. And we thank you for bringing the request. Dr. Nyikal, in view of the importance of this, I direct you to bring a response on Tuesday next week. I'll not give you the luxury of 2 weeks. And your response should not just be to tell us that vaccines have landed in the country, but the level of distribution to each and every health facility in the country, because children are born in every corner of this country and they are entitled as of right under the Constitution to these important vaccines.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I'm also aware of this, and I made the same inquiry you did, and I say that we'll get it on Tuesday. So I'll make an effort to contact the CS and get the report by Tuesday.
Go beyond telling us that the vaccines have arrived. Tell us the manner and efficacy of distribution to all areas of need.
Understood.
Yes, thank you. On the same? Yes, Oundo.
Is it also possible, Speaker, the chair can also get an assurance from the State Department that such shortage and lack of the vaccine is not going to happen in this country in the foreseeable future, to avoid putting our children under peril? Thank you, Chair. Speaker.
Thank you. Yes, Gagusha, on the same?
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Speaker. I would like to request that as the chair gives us that statement, he also addresses the statement on the issue of shortage of blood bags and reagents that has also been causing issue of blood shortage in the country, because it has taken a bit of time before he gives us that feedback,
Did you
Honorable
request
Speaker.
for,
Yes, I did, and you
Yes.
directed that it be provided here in the House, but the chair has not done so as per your direction. And there's also another issue on the same, on the issue of ICU payments, the issue of boosting from 4,000 to 28,000 on SHA, which was raised here by the CS when he was here. He was also directed to also give us feedback on the same. Honorable Speaker, those two issues remain unanswered.
So that we don't convolute this, Chairman, I'm sure you gave undertakings to deliver statements on those two issues, on blood bags and the ICU payments. Go and dust out those statements. You can give them on Wednesday, but Tuesday is about BCG. Thank you. Next, Titus Hamala, Lurambi.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order number 44, Section 2 and C, I rise to request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure regarding expansion of the Kakamega-Mumias Road and the adjoining feeder roads. Honorable Speaker, the Kakamega-Mumias Road is a vital transport network in Western Kenya, connecting Kakamega County to Vihiga County, Nandi County, Kisumu County, Bungoma County, and Busia County, through which the road ultimately links to the Busia border. The road also contributes to local economics, facilitating regional trade, connecting key commercial towns in the region, and facilitating transportation from transportation of farm produce, particularly sugarcane, to the country's major sugar companies, namely Mumias Sugar Company and West Kenya Sugar Companies, including Butali Sugar Company. Despite the significance of the Kakamega-Mumias Road, it has never been expanded to meet the increasing traffic demand since it was tarmacked many years ago when I was in primary school. Honorable Speaker, the narrowness of the Kakamega-Mumias Road with the deplorable conditions, especially along the areas, namely Mumuyukwe, Maondo, Eshisiru Center, Stand Muogo, and Shibuli section has been contributing to fatal accidents involving sugarcane tractors and trailers, motorists including motorcyclists and pedestrians. Further, various feeder roads to the Kakamega Mumias Road, particularly the Eshisiru Esumeya Bushiri Road, classified Road C1, is impassable. Of critical concern is the Isasala Bridge along the road, which has partially collapsed but remains in active use, posing a serious risk to motorists and lives. There is an urgent need to expand the Kakamega Mumias Road and upgrade its key feeder roads, particularly the Shisiru Esume Yabushiri Road, classified Road 1, including restoration of the collapsing Isasala Bridge so as to improve safety and support seamless economic growth in the region. Honorable Speaker, it is against this background that I request a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure on the following. 1, the plans by the Ministry of Roads and Transport and the Kenya National Highways Authority to expand the Kakamega Mumias Road and fully recarpet the surface instead of the periodic patchwork maintenance works that yields low value for public funds. And number 2, the immediate interventions by the Kenya Rural Roads Authority, KERA, to upgrade the Shisiru Esumeya Bushiri Road, classified Road C1, and reconstruct the collapsed Isasala Bridge along the said road, including financing mechanisms and the projected timelines. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Chair, Roads and Transport. GK, when can you bring a response?
In 2 weeks, Honorable Speaker, we will build the statement, the response.
2 weeks?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Joseph Gitari, member Kirinyaga Central. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Request for statement regarding the status of rehabilitation of roads in Kagumo Town, Kirinyaga Central constituency. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 44-2C, I wish to request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure regarding the status of rehabilitation of the roads in Kagumo Town in Kirinyaga Central constituency. Honorable Speaker, the road in